I'm finally wearing my watch after a long time.
Oh, welcome back to the watch world.
I think the last time I wore it, I was at church and I was getting distracted and that turned me off. So then...
I use it as a test when I go to church. Like it's like this is the devil testing you.
Your hand is vibrating.
Every time it vibrates and you're like, don't look, stay focused.
I got told to shut up yesterday at church.
Yeah? By the priest?
No, a guy.
Tell him to go fuck himself. At church? Like a random, like a senor or what?
Senor, yeah.
Wow, how much were you talking?
A white man.
Yeah?
That was rough.
Excuse me, we're here to listen to the word of the Lord? Not the word of you, Maria. Wait, what did he tell you?
Well, the church I go to is predominantly white.
Naturally. Where do you live, fam? You think you can have a fucking...
In West Covina, Well, people travel for church.
You shouldn't. Every city has a Catholic church, and you should go to your Catholic church.
I disagree. I've been going to the white church ever since I lived in the hood.
See?
But that's because...
Trying to assimilate.
I would go to church, and it como que no me llamaba la atención. Like, I would like fall asleep. And then for a second, I was like, should I go Christian? Should I change my religion? Like, I need more. I'm not getting what I should from church. Like, I feel like I would just go fill the box. I fui a misa and that's it. I wasn't getting the gospel. So then I was like, I think I'm going to go Christian. And then my husband's like, no, let's try different churches. So we started going to different Catholic churches until eventually we found a priest and a church that we like. And then we would travel 30 minutes.
It took a white man to tell you, listen to the Lord, huh? All right.
No. But anyway. So anyway, I've been going to that church forever. And yesterday we were there. And my kids, I had to separate them because they can't behave. So one's on one side, the other one's on the other side, and they're talking to each other, and I'm in the middle, and this man turns around and says something, and at least I can appreciate him because he didn't direct himself to my children or to me. He talked to my husband. So from a man to a man. So I can respect that. Had he talked to me or to my kids, hubiera habido pedo. I would have been like, don't talk to me.
What did he say?
I don't know. He turned around and he said something to like he went like this. I couldn't see him. And so my kids stopped and we all looked at my husband and then he looked at us and he goes, like, que se callen. But I think he told them that like, hey, diles que, shh. Is that bad or wrong? No, right? We were wrong.
Sure. You guys were wrong for talking to church, yeah.
Right.
But
we were wrong. But at some point, like, Vinny's walked in there with a coffee. I feel like we got to relax a little.
At church? Or we got to relax a little?
Yeah, right? Like, I feel como someone, my mother-in-law, I think I talked about this before, where she told me that I couldn't cross my legs in church.
I don't know that.
Or like you can't chew gum. You can't take your coffee. There's certain...
I mean, you could.
Traditions that they have. You can't wear shorts to mass.
Really?
Yeah.
She's just picking out everything when she looks at us right now. You can't be
have
Mexican?
a coffee next to me. That just came out of the
Yeah.
No, they're traditions. I'm sure. Comment down below. Well,
no, yeah. When you walk in, so the church I go to is predominantly Filipino and Latino. And they're really strict. Like, if you walk in with your hat on, before you even get to that door, they tell you to take your hat off. And like they'll check you. Like,
and mine they don't.
Yeah, because they're white. Whatever, God. I don't want to listen to you. You're not my dad.
Sky Daddy.
So they're super strict. And like if they hear you talking and they tell you put your phones down, the only thing they don't complain, obviously, is like when kids cry. So if they see someone shushing a crying kid, they'll tell that guy that's trying to shush them, yeah, like, dude, you shut up.
Well, yeah, because you can't control babies. Mm-hmm. Well, if you're me, you can't control your teenagers either, but here we are. Anyway, yeah, I got told shut up. National Women's Day. by a man. Fuck yeah. Episode number 88.
Oh.
Bienvenidos. The toes are out, guys. The toes are out. Da, 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 da,
Your Air Force
da.
Jesuses?
Yeah.
You're really diving into this Lent thing, huh?
No, ya oficialmente, guys, cambió el horario and va a empezar a oscurecer más tarde, que no pare la fiesta. And I think we're all really soaking this up and enjoying the beginning of it's not even summer, but it's starting to feel a little bit summerish. It's going to be 90 degrees this weekend.
It's been summerish.
We stepped out last weekend. We stepped out, right? You were out also, Vinny. Vinny went out to like 4 different events to go show face.
Oh, yeah, we did. I was like...
We stepped out.
Oh, your comedy show.
Yeah.
Damn,
we started with that. And then you went somewhere after that. You went to the club. Where were you this weekend?
I hosted a birthday party.
And we drank. I think I got drunk. I think.
Yeah, wait, ¿por qué no parabas?
Well, first and foremost, how was the comedy show? A lot of people were asking me stuff about it.
Can we watch it somewhere? I was like, nah, fam.
Somebody told me to
Thank you
record the whole
guys for
thing. and I was
going.
like,
You can't record in there.
I did the second one. I have it. If you guys shoot
Send
me enough money, I will drop this quick.
I hate you.
Well, because the first one, we followed the rules. It's like, oh, yeah. But then I think the second one, they found out that we're with her more. And we had to kick it with you backstage and everything. Asked me, do you want something to eat? I was like, no, I'm good. Thank you.
Oh, my God. I had the best salmon and veggies. I actually have a vlog in my Instagram if you want to go check it out if you haven't seen it yet. Like a mini little vlog. Come with me.
The food at Flappers in Burbank looked superb.
It was amazing. It was so good. I had the salmon with the potatoes and like the steamed veggies. Oh my God, I had never had such delicious steamed vegetables. I didn't even finish the whole salmon, but I had all the vegetables and I even ate concrete vegetables. I'm disgusting. I'm gross. He had the same thing I did y él se comió like sus cosas y dejó ahí los vegetales untouched. And as I was eating mine, I was like, and I took them from his plate. I mean, the plate was there to get picked up, so it wasn't like directly from his plate like I do with Vinnie and Juju's plate, but I did it. I picked at his plate.
I saw someone, so this was after, maybe like 40 minutes after they had asked me if I wanted that. I had said no. And then I saw someone walking out with a pizza and I was like, dude, that pizza looked amazing. It was like, the plate was smaller than the pizza and the pizza kind of like caved in a little bit. And I was just like.
The next time I'm on there, I'm going to invite everyone, and there's a rule where you're going to have to get food because I'm a foodie and the food looked amazing.
Yeah.
We have to get food. I heard it was really good. So yeah, I did my very first stand-up, what is it? Not show.
A stand-up set? Anyways.
And it was
applause for Melissa.
Thank you guys for being there. A lot of people were kind of upset that Vinny and Juju got to go. I didn't really share that I was going to do it with anyone. It was very last minute. Concrete and I chatted and he invited me and I said yes. And I was really honored. I was really nervous. It consumed my entire life for a week and a half. The idea of being on stage with Concrete, Duno, and all of the other boys who were there, they were so amazing. They're hilarious. But then I got to meet them and hang out with them backstage, and nothing short but of great vibes. And it was just such a good time. And they made it so memorable for me. And Juju stayed with me the whole night. Vinny came and he was there for the first set and stuff. So I really appreciate that. Also, you guys came to like prep with me because I was so nervous. My heart was in my ass the whole time. I can't remember when was the last time I was that nervous about anything. I look back and I cringe, or everything's like such a blur, but I'm just glad I got up there and I did it. And then I kind of want to do it again. I'm going to do it again. And again and again and again and again. I feel like I have no choice. I said this to Juju. I feel like I have no choice but to become a comedian and to do stand-up. Did I share with you guys that I got denied from an agency?
I not with the podcast.
Okay.
I think just us personally.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I've been trying. I'm on the radio, and I love what I do. I'm a mom. I have everything that I said I wanted. Gracias a Dios. I'm 35, and I've reached the majority of my goals. And so now I'm working on new goals. And me la estaba viendo un poquito difícil because I thought I was going through midlife crisis, which I was, but it was also because I kind of had no direction. I have accomplished, gracias a Dios, a lot of the things that I wanted. And so now I had to put the new goals up in my new vision board of what I want the next 5-10 years of my life to look like. And I said I wanted to do acting and TV and stuff like that. I applied for a agency. They gave me a commercial, scripted, by the way, because we do commercials all the time. Mm-hmm. Like, they give us things to promote. And, for example, I'll be like, here, Vinny, talk about the organic juice dude. And then I give him, like, bullet points. And then he does it his own, you know, or Juju. I had to follow a script, and I couldn't follow the script. I couldn't memorize it. It was really hard for me. Muy apenas I did the audition. They gave me 24 hours to shoot the audition. I sent it over, and they almost immediately responded and said, we'll pass. And so that was like, oh, you'll pass? I hadn't been told no in a really long time. Then this comedy thing came up. And I did it, and I felt alive again. I felt excited. I was writing, and I was nervous, but I think that was normal to feel nervous. And then I did it, and I was like, I can do it better, and I can do it again, and so I'm already thinking, and I'm like, okay, I think I have no choice but to like keep doing this, and then hoping that I just get better, because it was bad, but I'm hopeful that I can.
It wasn't bad.
I can do anything.
It was okay. I would say...
Oh, you've seen Juju open up.
Yeah, I've seen Juju open up.
And you said you had the audacity to say when I told you that I was going to be in Concrete's stand-up, you said, the bar is high.
The bar is high. The bar is high. I personally do think Juju would kill it as a comedian.
I think so, too.
Yeah, I think... yeah, he's a little more witty than some people I know.
If he would just do it.
No, but honestly, I think the one thing about Melissa is the stage presence is uncanny. Like,
¿Qué cosa es uncanny?
Like, it's undeniable.
Yeah.
You know, I think that's what helped you a lot. I think if it was any other comedian or any other person, because a lot of comedians too, like, their jokes are great, but their stage presence is like, they're very... you know, to themselves, or they don't really like own the stage. And I think owning the stage is half the battle. You know, like the fact that you weren't shy, the fact that you like knew how to keep going. If you were like about to stumble or something, like that kind of helps a lot. And I could tell, like, you know, when you would like go to your paper or you were like trying to just keep it going. I think that did help a lot. But the stage presence is like, yeah, that's some kind. That's like you belong on the stage for sure.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Da-na-na.
The jokes themselves, I mean, they took a while to get going. And
yeah.
But you know what? It was your first time. It could have gone a lot worse because you were getting some reactions, which was great. That's like the number one thing. There's comedians that have gone up there and like nothing.
Yeah, you didn't bomb.
No, you did not bomb.
I mean, that's already a win. So many amazing comedians that we look up to and we always watch all say that their first set they completely bombed.
Yeah.
So, I mean, also they were only 17 when they started out, but hey, you know,
I'm only 35.
No, you didn't bomb it. Like you said, you just kept going and like you didn't have this like
encore spectacular.
No, like you didn't have like
that,
the like grab your stomach laughing moment, but you warmed up the crowd perfectly for the rest of the comedians.
Yeah.
Like you got them loosened up.
Yeah.
Eran muchos cholos, way. That's Concrete's thing. So they're already kept there already stiff, and like you loosened them up, and then to me, What I saw, you loosen them up and then you let everyone else kind of like, all right, cool.
Yeah.
And just flow it.
I was very happy that the two boys were there. I was very quiet. My husband was not there. I made it clear I didn't want him there. There was already enough pressure on me, friends, family. I feel like I like honesty, and I know that they love me. Everyone loves me, and they're going to support me no matter what I do. Like, if I would have gone up there and sang, like, they would have been like, you did great. You went up there. You tried. Like, they love me, and they would have just supported me regardless, because it's brave enough of me to just try something new. And so I'm just happy that the boys were there, and I believe them. I think they're honest, and they see that, okay, she sucks. It's fine. It was okay. Let's do it again. Let's try it again, and there's like no judgment from it. So that's why I kept it very hush hush. Because if I look back on the video, I'm like, cringe. But with the boys, I feel like it's okay to watch myself fall on my face and to be cringe, because we're cringe together every single Wednesday at 8 p.m. on PaLaCalle podcast.
Was it the same the second time she did it?
No. She said she was more nervous. I think she did a better job the second time.
Oh, the whole... No, I changed it up.
Well, because when we were backstage, you had gotten some pointers from some people like, hey, just try this. Like, they didn't try to change her act. They just told her, hey, like,
switch
do this,
it up
like,
a little.
And
try this and try that. And I went up there, and I was more nervous the second time because I didn't go to my like, I didn't go exactly. I tried to switch it up. And then I got a little bit of responses from it. Like, I tried more of the girl power, and I got some responses from it. When we were leaving, two girls made a really big mistake. They came up to me, and
mistake number one.
She said, I'm sorry that people were not as into your set as they should have been. She said, I think you're hilarious, and I'm a girl's girl. So she felt like they're haters because they weren't laughing. I'm not like, they're haters or not. No. But it made me think like, this is a good angle. Like, I got one of the girly, like someone like me was gravitated towards me, where I went back and I thought there was an instant, you weren't there, it was the second time, and there was an instant on stage where I said, us girls, in order to go out, we have to work harder. I'm wearing a faja, my hair, my nails, the guys, they're fucking wearing a t-shirt and some jeans. I'm like, and then you still have to figure out where you're going to leave your kids. So then I asked a girl, and I said, where are your kids? And she's like, I have it all figured out. So she gave me that energy like, bitch, I know where my kids are. Like, I'm not a mess. So I said, okay, where are your kids? With your other kids? Like, bitch, that's not figuring it out. Like, that's illegal. So then I started cracking up. Anyway, the point is that it clicked. When I left, I said, oh, that can be my angle. Like, that's who I can be, on stage, because that's who I am.
Maybe, but also you have to take into account who the crowd was. Mm-hmm. The crowd is there for Concrete and Concrete's type of comedy. Mm-hmm. Like if there was a Melissa Rios show, I feel like the Melissa Rios fans would react different to the things you were saying. I told her she has
to talk shit more. Like that one, and there was another one where she asked a guy what half of 75 is, and he couldn't answer. And I was like, those two right there, because he's right. With your crowd, you wouldn't have to do that because your crowd is there for you. They're different. With that crowd, they're there to hear people talk shit. They pay extra money to sit front row because they know they're going to get picked on.
Yeah. And
they want that shit. So, like, and especially that girl who gave you attitude, that would have been your viral moment. Like, if you'd have went in on her, like, oh, word, bitch? Like, first of all, fodonga, like, and then, like, and shoot, everyone, like, yeah, because, I mean, and again, that's where that crowd.
Yeah, you just got to keep in mind of the setting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I told you, if you did a set at a church, you wouldn't talk shit like that. Everything's different. You got to know where you're at.
Yeah.
But I'm saying, like, the Melissa Rios fans are more girlies. They're more Moms, more of like, yeah.
We're not gonna take it.
Oh, white man told me to shut up in church. They would have really enjoyed that stand-up. Everyone was actually, it was great. Again, it wasn't my crowd, but the crowd was amazing. I saw them laughing at Concrete's jokes and everybody else's, and it's not their fault that I'm not there yet. So I think someone who's funny can make anyone laugh. Someone who's funny can get anyone into it. But it was a learning experience. And so that girl, when she came to talk to me, I was like, ooh, like I could have done that, or I could do this. And then another girl came up to me and said something similar. And
you could have folded too. There was another opener who was there with you, who it was just on his bucket list. It was just something he's like, yo, I just on my bucket list. I just want to do 5 minutes of comedy. That's it. And he was funny. It was T-Rail from Figmunity.
Yeah.
He was funny. I was like, oh, damn, like this. He was real funny. He was really like active and like kind of wacky type of things. And they told him after the first show, yeah, you can do it again. He's like, nah, I'm good. Because I don't know if it just got to him or he was like, nah, I'm not doing that shit again.
Well, he ended on a high.
Yeah. And then the fact that, again, not that you bombed us, but you went back out there again and you're like, oh, yeah, I'm going to do it again. And
I'm going to do it again and again and again until I get better. But next time I will invite you guys. I learned a lot. The boys shared so much. They were so nice, so open. It's such a cool vibe. Thank you so much to Concrete. I owe him tacos. And yeah, it was a good time. I'm happy that he thought of me. I don't know why he thought of me. I guess I posted that in 2016. I did like a 1 minute, 2 minute set. And he thought of me to do it. But now I'm going to drag Juju.
Yeah, we're going to be writing buddies.
So I'm reading this book that says like you need a writing buddy to like bounce ideas off of and like to help you.
Or take ideas.
Right.
And I told her, if I hear one fucking diabetic joke, fam, I'm going to fucking run on stage and punch you.
It worked really good though, right? When I was like, you don't have to be fat to have diabetes. And then everyone laughed.
Oh my gosh, she's hilarious. She's just like us, diabetic.
Just kidding. That wasn't a joke.
No,
it's the truth.
It was cool. And then, so I was going to leave with you after the first. I was like, all right, saw it, whatever. But then I don't know what I decided to stay. But deciding to stay was a great thing because I picked up game and like just sit there and you just.
Well, I figured like that's why like I went into the room first, said hello, talked to some of the Figmunity people. And then I saw you gravitating into the room and I'm like, let me step out. Because for me, like, that's a cool room to be in, but it's not my room. Like, it's not really like something I'm that interested in.
You don't want to be a comedian?
No.
Let me see. Try saying a joke.
I'm good. I'm a DJ. No. But it's not really like it's not my place. It didn't feel like my place, you know? But I felt Juju gravitating in there. I felt him like wanting to be in there. And I was like, that's why, hey, you're going to stay? And he's like, I'm going to stay. I'm like, all right, cool. But so it was cool.
I'm so happy you stayed.
Yeah. You picked up a lot of game. And then like, even like at the end, just sitting there and like, we were talking to Jerry Garcia and I was like, oh, damn. Like in those 10, 15 minutes, I felt like I learned so much than the 2 hours I listened to that book. No respect to the book. The book too was amazing. Because it kind of like gives you what you're stepping into, but just hearing someone talk about it that's in it, and like it's like, oh damn, like it's like hearing a professor talk. Like you stick around professor long enough, you're gonna learn something, you know. Like I was like, damn, okay. So I picked up game, and I was like, okay, now I know where to start and how to start it. That's always my biggest thing. Is like I don't know. I always thought myself as a situational funny, like you said, witty. Like, you put me in a spot, say something dumb, I'm going to get at you. Like, all right, cool. I can shoot from the hip. But, like, to develop a story and tell a whole, like, even to me, 5 minutes doesn't seem like a lot. That shit felt like forever watching you up there. Because you were, no, I'm just kidding. No, it's just, like, because you're nervous. We were nervous for each other. We're like, damn, like, and I was like, fuck, she's only at 2 minutes. Like, she's got 30 more minutes. And it was like, damn. And so it's like.
It was forever. It felt like an eternity up there, you guys. And writing it, you're like, da, 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 da. Like I can say a funny sentence. You guys watch me, you know? Like, you know, I have the little como dijo Juju, real quick. But 5 minutes of it is like, it consumed me for a whole 2 weeks.
Yeah.
But I'm glad you stayed. I can't remember also when was the last time that I always do what is it called? Irish exit?
Irish exit.
I always do an Irish exit. I think I'm kind of known for that, where I show up sometimes to events and then I'll leave really early. I'm never one of the last to leave. I don't wait till it's done. I get in, kiki out. And we stayed till the very end.
They kicked us out.
Like to the very end, and I have no regrets. I just feel like I'm new here. And I'm so happy that Juju stayed and he kind of got that las ganas to do it too, because you do belong in that room. Like I didn't feel out of place. I didn't feel like you were out of place. I think you belonged in there. And if anything, Juju might become like the very famous comedian, get a freaking star in the Hollywood Walk of Fame, and then make me rich because I helped him. So it's like a win-win situation, you know? Either I do it or Juju does it.
Yeah. Or Vinny. Like, I'll carry your controller, bro.
Vinny, say a joke.
No, I'm good. Don't get me wrong. I love stand-up comedy. I watch, like, anytime there's a stand-up comedy special, I'll check it out. But for me to be up there and do it, I'm good. If I'm ever funny, it's a different type of funny, not that.
Oh, and then another memorable moment before we move on. So I go back there. We get there. Okay. The boys meet me at Yard House. I have a stiff drink. Vinny had a whole fucking de cerveza. He's like, I haven't drinking forever. And then he has a whole, what is it called?
Truly.
A yard?
Half a yard?
Half a yard. No. We have a drinky drink. We walk there. I was so freaking nervous. They're like, okay, Melissa, do you want to come to the green room? And I'm like, yes. Okay. I don't know. Do I want to? Do I wait over here? I was just kind of following the vibes. So I go to the green room. I'm there preparing. They're like, you're going up first. I'm like, okay. They walk me to the door because they call your name on stage and then you run out. Right before I go on, somebody pulls me to the side. Literally 10 seconds. And they're like, come into this room. And I go into this room and they're like, okay, here's the camera. There's a stage. Directly from the stage, you're going to look. A red light is going to flash when you have 2 minutes left. Okay, that's going to be your warning. I'm like, oh, okay. And they're like, okay. And look, there's a clock there. The clock is your time that's running. I'm like, okay. What song do you want? And I'm like, song? And they're like, yeah, your walkout song. And I feel like we've had this conversation before. Kind of.
Yeah,
we did.
Yeah.
I can't. 10 seconds. I'm like, I have 10 seconds to pick out my fucking legendary walkout song. I'm going to talk about this moment one day when I'm accepting my freaking Oscar. And you're asking me in 10 seconds to pick my walkout song? That shit was hard. What the fuck am I supposed to say to that? Nobody was prepared. Like, literally, Concrete grabbed me and he threw me in the ocean. He's like, can you swim? I'm like, trying to figure it out all as I go. One day I'll be thankful for it. But for now, I'm like, you didn't tell me I get a walkout song? What songs did we pick for our walkout songs?
I hadn't found one yet, but I was thinking more paisa-ish.
Wait, I thought we talked about it.
But it was for sports.
Yeah.
I don't play sports.
But we still talked about it.
Was it here, though, or was it for the radio station?
Might have been for the radio station. Because we actually did a video on it for the radio station.
Yeah, but it was
But what happens is, so it must have been here because sometimes when we do it here, she'll be like, oh, I'm going to use that over there.
Rinse and repeat.
Yeah.
No, with the station, we did an Instagram post, but it was songs that we play at the radio station. So that doesn't count.
No, we've done a walkout thing, but I don't...
Yeah. Well, what's your walkout song, Vinny? So you're going to DJ, whatever it is that you're, performing, and you get a walkout song. What is your walkout song? Has anyone ever thought about this? Comment down below. Let us know. I need ideas for my next event, a walkout song.
What was your walkout song? I don't even remember. It was something paisa.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
What was it?
Well, I'll tell you once you tell me what's your... Like, we need to on the spot.
It's just we're overthinking. I'm an overthinker, so my walkout songs are different for everything.
No, okay, you're gonna go first on stage tomorrow. You're going on that. You have 10. You have to give me a walkout song. It's
a concrete show.
Sure,
like Cholos are gonna be there.
Cholos are gonna be there.
Yeah, like off the rip, I would have said Bad Bunny or I would have said Return of the Mac.
Okay, Return of the Mac.
One or the other.
Let's see, Return of the Mac. So, Vinny.
Yeah.
So you walk out to this?
Yeah.
Or is there a certain part?
No, it probably would have just been that.
And then Vinny walks on stage. Hey! Or which one's the other one? The Bad Bunny?
I don't know. It would have been, like La Romana maybe or something. I'm also thinking sports.
Okay. He walks out.
Yeah.
Because they also asked, do you want me to start it at a certain point? Juju? Go, hurry up.
I had said El Amor No Fue Pa' Mí by Grupo Firme.
All right, Juju, going on stage. Paisa! And then Juju gets on stage. Wow!
Yeah.
He does a little dance.
I saw a song and it comes out speaking English.
Yeah.
Hey, what's up, guys? I'm Anosabo. Okay.
Man, I don't know. This is too much. I'm an overthinker. This is too much.
Right. So when you think about it and you have so many options, you're like, well, I don't know.
Especially because we're music people. So we're curators. We're going to be like, hold on.
The vibe has to be right.
I need more time picking the song than I need making my jokes.
Yeah. I don't care. Like, this is the thing. At this point, I'm like, I said what I said. I bombed. What eats me up at night, like right before I go to sleep these last couple of days, it's been 5 days. I'm down and I'm like, Padre Nuestro que está. And right before I go to bed, I'm like, I can't fucking believe I picked that song. Like, why did I pick that song? There's so many options.
So what song was it?
So I went, they gave me 10 seconds. I said, La Chona?
Oh, yeah.
And they said, no.
It wasn't that one, but it was a banda song, right?
Mm-hmm. And they said, no, somebody else uses that. And I'm like, here? They said, no, like another comedian. So I learned right away, oh, you can't use a song that someone else is using. They're like, well, actually, there's not a problem. They're probably like, Melissa's never going to do this again. It doesn't matter. And I said, no, like if that's a rule, we're not breaking the rule.
Yeah.
And they said, well, give us another one. And when he had already typed up La Chona, like because he looked it up, and there was one right underneath it. Do you know what song was underneath La Chona? And I said, just put that one. Because I couldn't handle it. And I didn't know. I never prepared for this. So today I need you to do some homework. I need you to think about your walkout song and engrave it in your memory. That way, when somebody, if ever, someone asks you, ¿Qué canción quieres que te pongamos when you walk out? You have a fucking answer. Because the last thing you want is to walk out to a song that you didn't want to walk out to.
Mm-hmm. Yes. It's all coming back now. I remember looking around like, what the fuck?
Really?
Somehow this is a cornier Spice Up version. like Chona, like, oh shit, hell yeah, she's here. La Chona is like, okay, middle school dance, relax.
It's like when white people are like, I know Mexican music, and then they'll just
Suavemente.
I could have just done that. I could have just done Suavemente. You know?
I think I would have judged you harsher for the Suavemente than El Tucanazo. Bailemos con el tuca.
Anyway, so that was the song. That was literally right under.
So are you gonna change it, or is that it now?
Absolutely no. I'm changing it. I think I have this one. I think actually I've been thinking. I'm telling you, I have been thinking about it. Ready? You have to help me, okay? Either this one.
Okay.
So hit a banger, right? They ask, what time do you want to start? Right?
Okay.
Or
Ya llegó el desorden, ya llegó, de perrona te trae desorden, ya llegó
paisa.
el desorden.
I like how she had since Friday to think about this and put us on the spot and got mad at us because we could pick a song.
No, I put you on the spot because that's how it happened to me. So I wanted you to see what choices you made being put on the spot, which you made a good choice. You made a great choice being put on the spot. Me?
I mean, I do it for a living. So.
Right? So that's why I asked you guys, what song would you put? Put it down below. If you have another recommendation, comment down below. Let me know because I'm going to be walking out a lot and I'm going to need these songs.
I'm surprised Juju doesn't know because Juju is the king of, hey, we're going to do a quick dance contest. Throw a song on right now.
He puts you on the
DJ
spot.
stuff.
He used to do that shit to me all the time when on the street team. I didn't even know he was there, and he would pull up, grab the mic. All right, we're going to do a dance contest. Hey, just put 5 different songs right now. Like, all right, dope.
Yeah.
No, you know what?
Do this for a living.
I've never thought of it on the DJ perspective.
Yeah.
So it's
You guys
hard?
never think about us.
Wait, so it's hard.
Yeah, I mean, for the most part, it's like a lot of DJs, I guess, are semi-prepped. But for the most part, when you're DJing at an event, you're already kind of curating the list in your mind. You have a list curated before you get there.
Mm-hmm.
You kind of have a flow of things. So then when somebody out of nowhere comes and hops on the mic and they're like, hey, we're going to switch the whole shit up, do 5 songs or 4 songs. And you're already like, oh, fuck. Especially when people expect you to be like a iPod player or whatever, like an iPhone player.
Yeah.
Like they expect it right away. So if I'm taking 10, 15 seconds, it's a long 10, 15 seconds of me searching. Luckily for me, like,
I've been doing this shit for 12 years. I've never thought of it that way.
yeah. And I guarantee there's DJs who prep. If they know Melissa's going to be there, they kind of prep a little bit.
They won't prep
for
like
the
that.
side things. I mean, the good ones do. Like when I first started, I wasn't prepped for that. But that was the expectation, I guess. So like Juju would pull up. Teddy Morrow was the king of fucking doing that.
So you guys know.
Like now I know. Like now,
Oh, okay.
if I'm doing a street team event or something, if I know Juju's going to be there or somebody's going to be there like that, like I already know in the back of my mind, I have 10. I'm going to make a separate playlist of 10 songs that are probably going to be used for a dance contest.
I wonder if anyone thinks that about me because
Yes.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
nobody's going to talk shit because as a
But
DJ...
not in a
not
bad
in a
way.
bad way. No. This isn't. I'm not saying this is bad. I never thought that someone had to say Melissa's gonna be there, and I need to prep for her requests because
Yeah.
I always have requests.
Yeah.
and I always ask. When I leave, it happened a couple times where when I leave, I will let the promotions department know, hey, this DJ, he did really well. Like I asked for this, had it,
Yeah.
and was just on his game.
Yeah.
I
We always
never-
prep for the divas.
Yes.
I never knew that there was prep needed. And you're
Yeah.
right, it is a test in itself. But I
Yeah.
never saw it as a test. I just saw it as your job.
Like, it's your job. You're supposed to know.
You're supposed to have this ready.
Yeah. It's like even when I did like the Rolling Loud one, fuck. I remember Rolling Loud. That was like the last big event I did. And there was like 3 different MCs who pulled up and all of them wanted to have the best dance show for everyone. So they would just pull up to the truck that I was in and all right, we're gonna kill this shit. Let's have a dance contest right now. And I'm like, I'm just chilling, I'm vibing, I'm coasting, I'm playing for a lot of people, but I wasn't prepped for that. But that was like, yeah, before now, obviously, so I'm a lot better now. But yeah, you gotta be on your toes a lot, especially as a DJ. Like,
I didn't know that.
and even at shows, that's why I'm sure you've been to a concert where an artist is like, all right, DJ, we're gonna switch things up, play this song, and then there's like a minute of silence because the DJ's like, what the fuck? You gave me this list and now you're trying to go off script.
Yeah.
Un
Now I gotta
aplauso.
search.
Un aplauso for all of the DJs who who do it.
It's a tough job, being a DJ. The last 3 months I've been doing it.
There has been all of the times that the DJs who have done it, I mean, it's immaculate. It comes out. The last time I did an event, I didn't even ask for it. And it just, boom, the song came on. I think I was asking someone a question and I'm like, oh, stop it. You're shy. I saw you at the Grupo Firme concert. Literally, the song, boom, dropped. And I was like, oh, shit. I turned to look at the DJ.
So usually, I know Santa Rosa is probably goated at this. When it comes to on air, and I've seen him at work when he does it, is when Melissa's talking about something and he knows
where I'm going.
He knows where he's going with it. So he's already searching the artist on his laptop as you're talking.
Mm-hmm. I didn't prep him for what I'm about to say. He just already knows what I'm going to say, and then he does it. It's also happened backwards, where I've requested something very specific, and the DJ wasn't quick enough.
Yeah.
And couldn't execute what I requested.
You know who you are.
And no, it's happened a couple of times. It's not just one DJ. But yeah, now that I'm thinking about it, I'm like, oh shit, you're right. So shout out to all the DJs who are good at their job and know what they're doing and put in that extra effort, that extra homework of, I'm working with Juju the diva and I'm going to have a little.
Yeah, I'm the diva.
Fucking. It's different working with Juju. Can you twerk for this burger?
Who was that girl that helped me do? She was not handing out tickets. She was I had to tell her what to do.
Oh my gosh, shut up. Yesterday, I went somewhere and I got something and I got a discount because I knew the owner or the person, right? That person, someone came to help me, comes out, helps me, and is talking to me. We do, okay, I'll take this one and that one, whatever. When I get to the register, I said, hey, I know so-and-so, and they said this. She looks at me and she goes, I knew I recognized you, and now I know that I'm about to get in trouble, kind of. And I'm like, why? I'm like, what are you supposed to be doing? She's like, no, I should have been, I wasn't helping you, or I wasn't doing what I was supposed, And I looked at her, I'm like, what do they want you to do? Clean windows? And then she giggled. We finished. I said, you did fine. And she was like, fuck. I should have known. I could see it in her face. She gives me the stuff. I had nothing bad to say, whatever. I walk out. I call the owner. I'm like, hey, I got my stuff. Thank you so much. And I shared the exchange of this person being worried and me saying, well, what were you supposed to do? Clean the windows? And the owner said exactly what she's supposed to be doing. She's not just supposed to be standing there, twiddling her thumbs. She is supposed to be cleaning the windows and doing this and doing that.
So she did get in trouble.
No,
you ratted her out.
I didn't rat her out. I said, give her a break. She did great. She sold me on
stop.
What?
Man. Have you ever been mad at your kid and someone tells you, no, take it easy on them? And what do?
Take
you
it
go
easy on them.
Harder on them. Oh, yeah, I'm going to take it easy right now. But when we get into a private zone, when no one else is watching.
Hey, Melissa, I heard your kid cussing the other day right next to you. She was funny, but don't be hard on him.
Me la vas a pagar times 10. So I guarantee you, as soon as he hung up, he either texted or called. He's like,
I called and I said she did fantastic and...
Cap. She didn't do this one thing, but she did great.
No, I didn't say she didn't do one thing. She did everything she was supposed to do. So then how does he
know that they didn't wash the windows?
No, because I said that comment. What are you supposed to be doing? Yeah, washing the windows?
And he's like, yeah, exactly. Yes. So you rat her out.
No.
I'm going to tell you right now, look at this face right here. Remember it.
I want to go find her.
If you see this face in town, be prepared for anything.
No.
I want to go.
And she will talk about it after.
I want to go find her. Oh, yeah. Everything's content, guys.
Everything.
Yes.
Everything. Even the white man shutting me up in church. He had no idea I was going to fucking talk about him. And I am.
I want to go find her and be like, hey, you got in trouble, huh? She'll be like, yeah, I did.
No, she was great.
But you still ran.
No.
She was great. She could have been the nicest
You guys
person.
are
She could have
really
made you laugh.
misinterpreting. This is the thing. She did what she was supposed to do. I got there for one thing. She sold me on another thing. So I got 2 things. Then at the register, she sold me on another 2 things. So when I called back, I said, hey, I got this. Oh, how was it? It was great. She did great. She sold me on 3 extra items that I paid full price for. She was very helpful. She was talkative to me. It was even better than her knowing who I was because she genuinely was doing it. She didn't know who I was. She didn't know I was going to rate her. It was like what do you call those? Surprise visits? Shop visits? What are they called?
Secret shoppers. But here's the thing.
I'm a secret shopper.
You told her all that, or the owner all that, and all he heard was
she wasn't cleaning the
windows when she was supposed to. And fam, come on. How? And we know this from working at our jobs.
I love my job.
We could be the best employees, but they'll be like, "But you did this one thing," and that's what they're gonna harp on.
It's getting fucking hot. You're so mean. I honestly, I did the best I
You're
could.
fucked up. I would have not brought any of that.
Yeah.
What She was worried. What was she worried about? She did
I would not bring up any of that.
That's the definition of dry snitching right there.
No, I wanted him to congratulate her.
And he didn't. He got mad at her because the windows weren't clean.
Well, hopefully she fucking cleaned them once I walked out of there. What was she doing? Just standing there? No, just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Damage is done. You don't have to worry about kidding anymore.
Kidding. What?
Whatever. I'm sharing the story to say that people review me. It was great.
It's happened to me once before too.
What?
Dry snitching with my aunt and uncle.
You?
Yeah. Well, when they got married, I was like 15, 16. I hadn't have my license yet, but they were all really, really drunk, like blackout drunk. And I was like, well, I'm stranded. My family left already. Like the ones that are responsible for me are gone. I said I want to be out, so now I got to figure it out. So we were in Rosarito, and my first ever driving experience on the streets was in Rosarito, in La Carretera, the free one, because I didn't have money to pay for the tolls.
Oh my god!
And I had to drive. I had to travel home, go back, pick more people up, and drove them like that. And like this is maybe like a few months later, they brought it up in jest, like, "Oh, don't get mad at him. Remember when you drove us?" And my dad was like. And I was just like...
Hey, your dad don't fuck around.
And I got my ass beat for driving without a license, even though...
He beat you?
Yeah.
With what?
His fucking bare hands. Have you seen him?
Weren't you taller than him?
Yeah, but he's my dad. What am I going to fucking kick him back or what?
No, I know. I'm just like, wow.
Taller doesn't make you like stronger either.
Yeah.
No, it's just nice to know because my kids are bigger than me, right? And they're that age, 15. So it's nice to know that like... you still can beat their ass.
Absolutely. And there's a point where it doesn't hurt no more. Nah, they'll fight you back.
Yeah, their kids are whitewashed.
Yeah,
so
they'll fight you back.
Stop, Mom.
The white kids swing back.
Yeah.
I know. There was this TikTok thing that I saw where the kids were like going like this, like to their parents.
Oh, yeah.
The flinch one. You see the parents go, what the? And they all react the same. So like if you did that to your dad, how would he react? He'd beat your ass?
Now? No, that's so random. Younger, yeah, he would have beat my ass.
But right now, if you were to do that to your dad right now, he would swing, right?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Or he'll be like, what's wrong with you?
I think, yeah. Like,
but here's the thing. I'm so scared of my dad, I wouldn't even try it. Like, I'm not going to do that fucking dumbass TikTok on him. He hates Melissa for that reason.
Because I forced poor Juju to do something. He did it by himself. I didn't force him to do shit. Juju.
You want to say that story?
No.
Yeah, I will.
I've said it a million times.
To each other. I don't know if the podcast knows.
She made me call my dad to pull a prank. My dad was with my sick, ailing grandma.
Hold on, made you?
Yes. I'm fresh on this job, and I've done it before.
So this is Power 106?
This is
your
Calle.
early days? Calle,
I had just started with her. I'm just trying to make it. I'm trying not to get kicked out of this because I've done it before.
The narrative is crazy.
Because I've done it before where I've said no and they've never called me back.
What did you say no to?
They wanted what was it? I was working with another morning show, and it was Steve Aoki. You know how he throws cakes at people? He was there promoting one of his artists. We were outside, and they wanted someone to suck cake off my feet. And he had told me, he's like, and it's shout out to the person that told me, the host. He's like, dude, you don't have to do this shit. Like, you can say no. So in my mind, I was like, bet, no, I don't want to do this. I'm good. And I never got called back. Because he respected. He's like, I respect you, but we ain't calling you back. And I was like, oh, but yeah, because I never wanted to be like that
Stunt guy. Like, oh, Juju will do it. Like, nah, that's not who I am. So I said no. They never. So like me coming back over here, and again, it wasn't that crazy of a stunt. I was like, oh yeah, but like I was impressionable though. Like I got Melissa Rios, who's my new boss. I'm trying to impress her. Let's do this. And you weren't cleaning windows.
We called my dad to do a joke of me trying to, I think it was like borrow money. Like, oh, would your dad let you borrow $1,000? Mm-hmm. So we called my dad, and then like he's like, "Me, I'm with your grandma right now." And it's like, I was like, oh,
we didn't know he was with her. It was just bad timing. I'm sorry.
And there was another one too, but I don't forget there's a couple reasons why he doesn't like you.
Okay. And then Juju invited me to like one family party, and I was like, yeah, I'm never coming back here again. Mom, great. Dad, mad at me, but it's okay. That's fine. One day Juju's going to be rich and famous. And that'll be my payment. Like, see how I made him funny? I made him funny. No. Yeah, I feel bad now for the girl. I should call and check in on her. Like, I hope she didn't lose her job because...
Hello. Thank you for calling.
Because one time, one of the DJs didn't do... It wasn't one time, but the DJ didn't follow really good instructions. And so the DJ
wasn't prepped for Melissa Rios to be there.
The fuck is this? The playground? What are we doing? Practicing here? Is this practice?
This is amateur hour?
It's not. But I'm fairly cool. Invítenme a su restaurante.
And it's not just you. We do this for every jock at the station. It's like, who is it today? All right, send them these people because they like them. Because it's inevitable. Like, it's been a lot better recently because I think we kind of figured out the formula. Like, all right, if it's Melissa, we send this group out. If it's this person, we send this person, like these people out. But for the while, it was like, we just trying to schedule people. Yeah. So it's like, cool, schedule these people, whatever, they're available. And sure enough, like at the end of the day, phone calls, and it's just like.
I mean, my final year of doing street team, I was the go-to guy for a lot of talent.
Yeah.
So I was always on edge, always stressed out too. I'll look great like in front of them, but in the back of my mind, I'm like, fuck, man, I'm already fucking mad because I already know.
Yeah.
I'm about to switch everything up.
Yeah. But yeah, if there's something that you want to do, I think surround yourself by it. If you want to make cakes, you better find yourself a friend who makes cakes, a baker. Get yourself a job in La Superior in the baking section.
Go to community events.
To learn. Yeah. And be surrounded by those people.
I find myself all the time when it comes to like, if I need the push to do more DJ things or not be like so bored of it, I go to community DJ events where there's like, I don't know, they're doing a whole producer thing where they're like teaching people how to do stuff. I already know how to do a lot of those things, but I still go just to be in the setting.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, surround yourself by it if you want. It's funny, I was talking to my kid about that. I'm not sure if I say things so much. Gabby says, I'm like, I don't know if I said it here or if I told the kids or but one of them said he wants to major in business. And so I'm like, okay, so you need to go, and what's the hardest part of having a business is selling your business or your product or whatever. So go get yourself a job in the car dealership. He's like, well, I don't want to sell cars. And I'm like, no, but you're around people who know business and are selling and are like, you know, so Juju was there with the other comedians and now he's motivated and he's going to start writing his own stuff. And you just have to kind of surround yourself by those people. No matter whatever it is that you want to do, start little by going to these community events.
Yes, do your research and also watching professionals do it. Maybe not you being a part of it. You don't even have to talk to them half the time. just go and watch a professional do it, whether it's on TV or in person. I know that goes a long way. Even like people who, when I used to DJ, like Angel City Market was one of the markets I used to DJ all the time. I would see a lot of other businesses who weren't signed on to be like one of the tents selling. People would go just to watch somebody doing a similar thing in person and see how they're doing the selling, how they're going about it.
Because I think to me the most valuable form of education is in person, like living it. Like Melissa, like, hey, she learned a lot being thrown into the fire.
And
so,
I'm
like,
reading a book, but the book, like Juju said, it didn't teach me. It motivated me. Like literally, the book stops and says, "Go book a gig." Like before you even start writing, go book and see where there's an open mic and set it on your calendar and go do it. And then I started writing. So I did what the book told me to do. Had it not been for the book, I probably would have been like, well, I'll do it one day, or this is what I want to do. But I didn't. I learned more and got more gems from the people there and the people who were speaking to me, and by doing it than by listening to this audiobook. And there's this quote that I posted the other day, and I want to share it with you guys. It's very, very hard to get good at swimming without swimming. It's very hard to get good at cooking by watching unlimited content about cooking and reading cooking books. You must cook. We have to go to the field and do. So you can read all the books, you can watch all the videos, you can hang out with all the people who cut hair and watch them, but at some point, you have to try to cut someone's hair. Mm-hmm. And that way you're going to learn. So, yeah. That's the end of my...
Good luck.
Spill. Good luck. Go. Do. Go. Do. How was your cousin's gig?
Oh, yeah. I went to go see my cousin, Abby. I guess she's been DJing for a while. I had no idea. She never really...
shared.
Threw it out there. But it was dope to see. I saw her post. I scheduled it on my calendar just to go check it out, and it was cool. A lot of work to do. I haven't told her that, but I will when I see her again. But the song selection is great. Yeah, it was just different.
What kind of DJ is she? Like,
she was playing on all vinyl.
And genres.
The genre was a lot of disco, a lot of 80s.
And all vinyls?
Music and all vinyls, yeah. She has a little vinyl collection, yeah.
That's dope.
Yeah, and I was like, oh shit, it's different, it's cool. She's learning, and I think it's in the age of like DJs now, everything is so digital that's a lost art form now with all the new people.
It really is.
Learning how to touch a vinyl, how the needles work, where to place it, the hand gestures, like the whole nine, like it's a whole lost thing. Because now, like, you just grab a laptop connected to a controller, boom, you're a DJ. It don't matter how much music you have on your laptop. The fact that you could just play music anywhere, that's one thing. But to have to go out of your way, find the vinyls. I remember when I got there, obviously she was like super happy to see me, like, and she was just like, I already ran out of like music, so I got to like replay some songs because these are the only vinyls I have. And I'm like, oh shit. So I mean that's a crazy concept because now like you don't run out of music, whereas a vinyl, it's like whatever you have, like that's what you got. So
maybe she can do a mixture.
No, well, she just needs more. Vinyls are expensive.
Yeah, vinyls are expensive. It's a huge collection. It's a huge.
I remember, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
like,
I got a little vinyl collection right here, so I'm gonna offer some of my vinyl as well.
Yeah.
But each vinyl is one song.
No. There's vinyls that have like
10, 11 songs.
But who wants to listen to a whole album?
No, you gotta find where the song is.
I
know.
So
you practice and you're like, okay, I know this song's down here. That's where I put the vinyl. That's why I said it's a lost art form.
Right. So what I'm saying is she has one vinyl. En that vinyl está la canción de Titi Me Preguntó, ¿verdad?
Ajá.
Luego en el otro vinyl está la canción de Nicky Jam.
Ajá.
Entonces, ella tiene que poner este vinyl, poner la rolita, poner el otro vinyl, poner esta rolita, and then she's going to be like, oh no, I got to put a Karol G song on. She's going to take this vinyl off and put another vinyl. That's what I'm saying. Like, maybe she should do a mixture of laptop and vinyls because she ran out of music because the vinyl's so limited. Like, how are you going to carry all of
that's just part of the
But that's
challenge.
the art.
What
That's
she
how it
wants
used to be.
do.
Wow.
That's a lost
Remember,
art form, is what I'm saying.
Serato
Yeah.
is only what, like 15 years old?
That's insane.
If that, yeah.
Yeah, my cousins who used to DJ back in the 90s, I used to help them carry, like, they had garages full of vinyls. And like and you're like, all right, I'm doing a hip hop set, like, all right. So and also back then it wasn't as much as a different genres. It's like, I'm doing a house set, I'm taking my house vinyls. And maybe I'll throw a little bit of this right here, but like, you got to know what you're doing and know what music, because you had to carry all the vinyls.
And that's just one part of the aspect. The other part is actually mixing it, because on a laptop, like, that's what I could do on that's why I could DJ and edit a whole fucking video at the same time, because it's so much easier now, because the wavelengths are there. Like, when I have my laptop on, and maybe I could show an example right now. One song's on one side, one song's on the other side. They're color coded first and foremost. It tells you the beats per minute already, so you don't even have to hear the song. And there's lines that once you line them up, the song's mixed. Whereas with the vinyl, you just hear it. So if you don't hear it mixed up, then it's going to sound like shit.
Can you do like vinyl and then the computer? Like, if you wanted to, do like
but that's also hard because you can't see it line up.
Yeah.
So a lot of people right now who are DJing, they just look, when you see a DJ, a new one, I don't know if Juju does this, but like, they're looking at the laptop when they're mixing the songs, and they're staring at the laptop. They don't look at the crowd. So they're looking at the laptop, they're DJing. Once the transition's done, they go back, right? And then like, you're good for 2-3 minutes. Whereas a vinyl DJ, like, you're listening and you have to like you have to stay in rhythm. That's what the headphones are for. The headphones aren't for the laptop DJs. The headphones are for the people who are actually listening to the next song, and you have to like beat match it just by hearing, not by watching. And watching's a lot easier. So
I'm stressed out.
I'm a little bit of both. Like, I still have I'm listening to the song and I'm like, look at the lines, but then I'm like, okay. Because sometimes the lines, I don't know, and maybe it's just me, but I feel like, nah, these motherfuckers are lying to me. Like, this is off. So I'll be like, let me hear it real quick. And then I'm like, oh, okay, this is where I'm catching like, it's just like different tempo.
How stressful is your job? Because right now, being a DJ sounds very stressful. Like, you just said you have 2-3 minutes to like relax. But then in those 2-3 minutes, you're figuring out what you're going to do next.
Yeah.
See, like,
so it's like constant. If you're DJing for 2-3 hours, you're like,
so like
the whole
with
time.
With the radio station, right? When I do my on-air sets, a lot of it is kind of on the fly, and I'm already planning out my next 3 songs in my head. So it's like, let's say throw on Titi Me Preguntó, I'm already thinking 3 songs. I'm thinking like maybe Amargura, maybe I'm thinking like Calle song with Peso Pluma, and then I'll have like a safety net song like Mi Gente J Balvin. Like,
why?
Immediately.
What do you base your choices on?
Similar BPM and similar vibes.
BPM are miles per hour that the song goes.
How fast the song goes. Or sometimes I'm like, okay, I'm going to throw Titi Me Preguntó, but I got to get to Llorar, the cumbia song somehow.
Question.
Yeah.
How do you know the miles per hour of the song? So like of an average Joe like me wouldn't know that. Do you have like it tells you, or you look it up, or like when you buy the song?
It's a mix of like, I mean, you see it so many times, but also you could just tell by the rhythm.
So you hear a song and right away you know
hear a song, you're already like tapping your leg, right? And you're already like counting how many beats you're going to hit in a minute, and you could do like mathematically.
Yeah, if you count, like, if you're what?
So the way to break down a song, you'd be able to tell me what other song you can put with it? Or
kinda,
you have
yeah, because you could do like the way I would break it down mathematically. If I didn't have like a screen in front of me, I'd count the first 10 seconds and be like, okay, there was 10 beats in this. There's 10 beats in 10 seconds, and so I know in 60 seconds it's 60 beats.
Yeah.
So you kind of have to be a little.
The computer tells you then.
The computer
already does it, and also like I've been DJing for so long that I have a great memory when it comes to a lot of these BPMs. Like, I already know what's going to go with what, or what vibe I'm going to go with what, or...
And I think, too, like, I want to ask an older DJ, I don't think they knew about beats per minute. They were more just about tempo. Like, I know this is a fast song, so I got to get it. And he's just learning the songs. Song knowledge is everything. Because even, like, you don't have to know the BPM down to, like, the very... But, you know, like, I know that this song and this song kind of have the same rhythm. I know I could mix them together. Yeah. But BPM obviously became something probably more.
Well, I'm gonna say good DJing is stressful for people who care about the craft. Because there are a lot of DJs out there who don't give a fuck. They just they got their songs and they're just gonna play whatever they play and they're gonna do their show, and like, if you don't like it, so be it. I'm getting booked. Who cares?
Yeah.
Like, there's a lot of DJs like that now, because it's like a side hustle for them, so they don't care about it, you know. But yeah, I mean, DJing could be stressful. It's a lot. Like, and I tell everyone when and I've had that experience in the past where I'm at an event, I'm at a person's call, I'm in the car, and somebody's like, I could be a DJ. This shit's easy. I'm like, all right, cool. Play for an hour then.
Someone told you that they can be a DJ?
All right, play for an hour then. All right, you play your 3 favorite songs. Now what?
Yeah.
Hold it down for another 57 minutes now that you've picked your 3 favorite songs. Because everyone wants to be a DJ when they know, like, okay, I'm going to play this song and this song and this song.
I don't want to be a DJ.
Okay, now what?
Or what if it doesn't work?
Yeah.
What if you play your first song of your 3 songs and it doesn't work and people are like, boo!
Yeah.
And you have to switch up the whole, like, tempo.
Even, like, there's nightclubs
genre
where you go to a nightclub and you're like, oh, this nightclub's always been the reggaeton. And then you go and it's, like, a different crowd. You don't see no Latinos and the reggaeton's not working.
Yeah.
What do you do? That's like DJing 101, knowing how to read a room.
I see that a lot with, I mean, I'm one too, but I feel like I've subconsciously been learning from the greats like Vinny, like Medic, my cousins. Just be
Medic
around
is
it.
so good.
You're just around it and you're just like, oh, cool. Like, you kind of know how to, but I've seen other DJs who, they've been DJing for a while and they're cool. They're good at transitioning like that. But like, the moment you tell them to switch up their set, they're done. Like, hey, they're not messing with this. You got to pick something different. Yeah. And they're like, oh shit. Like, wait, what? Like, cause they're not, I don't want to say students of the form, but like, they're not appreciative of the art that is music. Like, you got to know everything.
And I think now it's worse only because of the mentality. People are very, I think it's a much softer era. When you tell somebody to switch it up, they're going to fold. They're going to get into their head.
Yeah.
They're not going to want to do it anymore. And I've seen it so many times where DJs are DJing and somebody tells them, hey, change this shit. Hey, we don't like this. And the DJs just fucking start sweating. They don't know what to do. They don't want to work anymore.
Yeah.
And that could be applied to anywhere. Like, you tell anyone how to do their job, they fucking worst day of their life.
And I that goes back to, I think, also learning, like, as a like on the job type of thing, because like no job, nothing's perfect.
No.
If you're a baker, what are you gonna do if your mixer's not working? The cake's still gotta be made, you know. So you gotta learn, like, but you don't know how to use a hand mixer for whatever reason, like those old school ones. Like,
if you're a comedian, you say that one joke and it doesn't work.
Yeah.
What are you going to do?
Say it again.
I don't think you heard that. The punchline. I'm going to do it again.
I said diabetes. Hold for laughter.
Let it breathe. Yeah, that's crazy. Well, this is a podcast where we appreciate all good DJs. All DJs. And we are criticones.
Just workers in general. People who wash windows.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. What are you supposed to be doing?
Or don't wash windows.
Yeah, speaking of workers, I was listening to the radio on my way over here because I still listen to the radio.
¿Qué es eso?
And they did una encuesta. So they did, how you say encuesta in Spanish? In English?
You know what encuesta means in Spanish, big dog.
In English, se me fue.
Encuesta sounds like Inquisition.
Hicieron una encuesta, a survey.
Sí.
So there was a survey done where they asked teachers, okay, what are some things that they want to better in the field? Now, most of us have kids. Most of us want our teachers to do the best that they can because their children are with them, right? So their number one request, things that can better their jobs, is better behaving children.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Oh my gosh, that's probably my number one gripe against this new generation.
That to me is surprising because when you talk to your employer, right? Haz de cuenta, tu jefe te habla y te dice, what can I do to make your job better? Better pay would be at the top of the list for me of the majority of people. Teachers didn't say that in la encuesta. They said better behaving children. I cannot do anything about how much we can, but I can't go and tell your employer to pay you more. But I can get my kids to behave better. So that's kind of shocking to me that would be their request.
I mean, it's like with work, like, just be a better person.
Yeah.
It's literally what it is.
Like, don't be a dick.
No. But like, if you're right now, the boss came and said like, hey, Vinny, like, what can we do to make your life easier? Would you say, tell my coworkers to be better? Like, you wouldn't say that.
No, of course, pay is always at the top of your mind. But to me, like,
that's for work,
but no, even for work, like, if someone were to tell me, like, Juju, at the radio station, what can we do to be better? Of course, pay is at the top of my mind for me. But to me, I just want a better work environment.
Yep.
I could put up with so much bullshit, but I cannot put up with a horrible work environment.
But they're not talking about other teachers.
But that's their work environment. The kids are the work environment.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
They spend what? You get there, you show up at work, class starts at 8:30. You show up at 6:30. But it's with the kids. Like, yeah, you spend an hour lunch with the teachers during
That's
lunch?
what I'm saying, 8 hours with the kids.
Yeah. So like that's their work environment is their kids.
I was just shocked to hear that. And now I'm like, well, we have control as parents to speak to our children and to demand that they are on their best behavior with these people because, yeah, they're getting paid. Yeah, it's their job. But it takes a whole different person to be a teacher. It takes a certain kind of individual to say, I want to go and to help the youth, the majority, because there are some bad apples, but obviously they were turned into that with so many years and being jaded. But in order to become a teacher, you have to have that sense of community, of wanting to and longing to help.
And I know you're thinking it's like, oh, the says little Aiden. What are you No, it's little Aiden plus another 40 kids, because also remember that classes are overcrowded.
That was also on the list. Less crowded class.
Yeah.
Like they
But it's also because nobody wants to be a teacher anymore, and nobody really wants to work in general.
Oh, that was also on the list.
So less teachers means
more kids.
More kids per teacher.
That was also on the list. So on this list was tell your kids to behave. Number 1, better behaving kids. Number 2 was 4-day weeks.
Mm-hmm.
And on that list also was, what did you say?
Less crowded classrooms.
Less crowded classrooms.
Because that's what they do in colleges.
Yeah, colleges. When I was in college, I would have some classes for my major. That would be maybe like 15 of us because it was a specific class. But then for the general ones, we'll be in a whole ass theater.
Yeah.
Yeah, with like 100 plus students, all of us in there.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. But nobody wants to work and they don't want to pay the teachers that much. So
a lot
of people don't want to do it.
Would we want 4-day school weeks for the kids? Because what does that mean? That means that, let's say Friday, the kids don't go to school. Well, who's watching?
Well, it would have to
Aiden?
coincide with the work week. Like if you're gonna have a 4-day school week, you have to have a 4-day work week. Which I'm supportive of both. Like you do 10 hours a day, have 3 days off, and I think that to me,
they would have to work hand in hand because I feel like school is a big preparation for the real world, and prepping somebody their whole lives with 4 days of schoolwork, and then they go to the working field and they got to work 5 days a week. It's gonna fucking throw the whole equilibrium off, you know. Yeah. So it does have to work hand in hand with that whole thing.
Pero porque ya no queremos trabajar.
It's not that we don't want to work. It's just
people don't want to work because of social media. They want to be influencers. They want to chase fields. Everyone wants to be an entertainer. Everyone wants to be working less and making a lot more money. And once they go into the work field and they realize that's not going to happen, then they just get down on themselves.
I agree with that partially. But I also believe that we've been trained and like to think that, oh, you need to work 80 hours. It's like, no. Because other countries are thriving on a 4-day work week. Other countries are thriving on hey, your time is your time. We're so used to like, oh, I got to answer this email like now. It was like, wait, I'm on vacation, fam. Or like, there's someone at work who was like, she took 2 vacation days and she was still on 2-3 hour calls trying to figure shit out on her vacation. And then she's like, well, can I get my vacation back? And they're like, nope. And it's like, what? Like, so it's like, I think like, yes, we do have a lot of people are trying to this generation, and a lot of people are I think every generation has that scammer mentality sometimes where it's like, how can I make the most amount of money with the least amount of work? But like, it's a little more glorified now because of social media, but also like this country, I feel, is so behind on work life. Yeah. And Mexico's even worse. I just found out Mexico, they're barely going to 40-hour work weeks. They were doing 80-hour work weeks, 60-hour work weeks. And even then, like going to a 40-hour work week, it's a transition that's not going to take full effect until 2028. Whereas then you have like, again, countries that are thriving like Sweden and France and Britain, and like they have 4-day work weeks where it's like, hey, you do 40 hours in 4 days, 10 hours a day, and boom, you get the weekend off. And then they get better benefits, better healthcare, and all that stuff. So it's like, I think we're really behind on stuff like that.
I think it's also like the hustle culture.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a mixture of that where we feel like we're always hustling. We're always...
I mean, it depends on what generation you're talking to.
Like my parents, right? They worked so hard and they didn't get... Like, they worked hard, but they didn't get compensated for that.
No.
The amount of money they made was ridiculous, or they still make. And my mom does physical labor. My dad does physical labor. And so she still works very long hours. My dad does too. So I think like with us, we kind of carried that with us. And then we frowned upon like, oh, what do you mean you're going to have your lunch and then you're going to answer me this work question? Just tell me, like, you're sitting right here. But there does have to be some kind of boundary. Like a 4-day week sounds amazing because I could still get done what I do. My mom would still be able to do what she does, and then they would still give her an extra day since you're not compensating for her.
Yeah.
You know, like the amount of work she's doing. I think there just needs to be a balance. A lot of people are overworked, don't get paid enough. A lot of people are doing nothing and get paid a lot. So it's just kind of like...
And I think like as much sometimes as I make a fuchi face when it happens, I applaud Gen Z sometimes for doing that. Like, we bring it up a lot, but Melissa, she's like, I'm not working right now. And you want me to work, I'm going to clock in.
Like, I text her and I'm like, are you clocked in? Are you at work? That's a boundary she set. And I love that because they don't text me. And they're like, hey, are you on the clock? It's like, Melissa, this, and this. And obviously we're different. I'm celery and whatever. Celery, she's carrots. But... I think like that's important. That's a boundary she set, and we just have to learn how to like work with it. But for the kids, to me, is like, will the kids benefit from having a 4-day school week? Will they still learn? Do the kids need to be at school for 8 hours?
Well, no, si tu niño es pendejo at 5 days, he's going to be pendejo at 4 days too. That's just common. That's just genetics at that point. That's hereditary. Don't blame your kid for being... Don't blame your kid for not being up here when you were down here.
You just said pendejo for the kids? He's kidding, guys. He's kidding.
Shut up. Man, I know enough people watch this, like, you're like... Don't get me wrong. I love my kids. Pero pendejo said, wait, like, oh, fuck. Like, mijo, you should learn how to be a plumber, not an engineer.
That is true. Parents know.
Fam.
My mom told me to go to school. My mom told my middle brother, as long as you get a job, man. As long as you're working, G.
Why? He's not the school bookworm kind of guy? He's like, no.
My mom graduated high school again with him.
She used to do his work.
Yeah.
Ay, Dios mío. How's your mom doing? Shout out to Mama Mac. We sent her some juices.
Yes.
She doing? She feeling good?
She's feeling better. I didn't visit her for the first 2 days post-surgery because she was still recovering. I know she was in a lot of pain. And she couldn't smile too much or be like too happy. So I can't be around her.
Oh.
Because that's all I bring to the house. Even yesterday, my brothers were hating when I finally went to visit because I went to visit, and they're like, "Look at her, she's trying to sit up now and just be all like." No, but
it ain't easy being the favorite.
Yeah, but she's feeling a lot better.
Wait, Vinny, you're your mom's favorite? We knew you were your grandma's. Que en paz descanse.
Yeah.
You're your mom's favorite also?
Now I am.
Clearly.
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah. You could ask my brothers. They get so mad now.
Yeah.
The youngest one always get babied.
Yes.
Because he's the baby. But there's a favorite. There's a clear favorite.
10 years ago when I had my DUI, I was not the favorite. Clearly.
Now you are.
Now?
Las cosas cambian, chicos. Las cosas cambian.
But anywho, I think it's been a pretty long podcast now. And I want to cut it. So we'll talk more next week, guys.
Love you.
Hopefully.
From your favorites.